Here are Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden as they were. And here is Satan, chained in front of God himself. Awaiting his ultimate punishment. And here is Christ in heaven. Here are the 7 golden candlesticks representing the 7 churches. There are 2 angels there. There are thrones, like I mentioned before. There are thrones behind Christ, around Christ, where other people sit next to him. There is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords himself, sitting on the main throne. Here is the Great Judgment. Now take a look at this scroll to the right. This scroll, every single person who's ever lived, every sinner and believer, has a scroll like this, an individual personal scroll, with their entire story and life and dreams and actions written on the scroll. And when the Great Judgment comes, everyone's scroll shall be opened, and their entire life shall be laid before everyone's eyes and ears. Everyone has a scroll like this, with their entire life information written in it. Now, when the end of the earth comes, the sky is going to turn into blood. The moon is going to turn into blood. The ocean is going to turn into blood. The sun, however, the sun is going to turn into a giant black orb. Like this. It's going to be black as charcoal. A giant black orb. This is what's going to happen to the sun. Now here are the demons and the fallen angels being cast down into the earth. A lot of them are still here today. Hiding in the shadows. And here are the saints in the Golden City. Singing praise and instruments of glory. It is also written that there will be a song that only the 144,000 will know. Only they will be able to sing that song. Whatever it is. And here is the golden city of the New Jerusalem, as gigantic as a continent. Here is the main gate. There are 12 gates. 3 on each side, with 12 angels and 12 pearls on each side. 12 angels, 12 gates, 12 pearls in total. And everybody has a golden mansion somewhere here. Their own personal golden house. Golden. Now, when the saints go into heaven, The golden city will already be there, prepared for them. The saints will spend 1,000 years in heaven with Christ, and during those 1,000 years, the saints will have access to the divine archives, which contain the information of every person and every event that has ever happened. And the saints will have 1,000 years to inspect and read those archives. And when the second resurrection takes place, resurrecting out unbelievers, the saints will have all the information in order to condemn them accordingly. Then after 1,000 years, the golden city falls from heaven like this and lands gently onto the earth, becoming the capital city, the eternal capital city of the world. Once the golden city is down on the ground, the second resurrection activates, resurrecting all unbelievers who ever lived. Satan is released. He gathers all the unbelievers, which are going to be billions, maybe even trillions or quadrillions. They're going to surround the golden city and try to attack it. But they are all defeated. And then they are all brought into the great white throne room judgment. And the saints and the angels, having 1,000 years previously to inspect the archives of every unbeliever, all the unbelievers are condemned accordingly and righteously, because the saints had 1,000 years to read all of their archives. And so there is no mistake. There are no mistakes, because the saints have read the archives, and the archives do not lie. And then, after the great white throne room, the unbelievers are thrown into the lake of fire, and Jesus and the saints live forever in eternal happiness on the new earth and in the golden city. And this is the destiny of the true believers. And there is an angel showing one of the prophets the golden city at the end of time, after the end of time. He is completely baffled and shocked at what he sees. This gigantic structure illuminating in golden in the background in front of him. Yes. Now, there are 9 levels, 9 ranks of angels. The first ones are the most powerful. The second ones, the ones in the middle, are the second most powerful. And the third ones are the third most powerful. My favorite ones are these ones. The wheels upon the wheels. They're my favorite ones. I also like the humanoid female angels. They might be very extremely pretty. And these are all the ranks. The first ones are the seraphim and the thrones. Then we have the principalities and the archangels and the angels. And cherubim. My favorite ones are the wheels upon wheels with the eyes and the humanoid female angels. Here is the golden city and life on the new earth. Also, the river of life might extend beyond the golden city and throughout the world, as shown here. The river of life might go way beyond the golden city and across the earth. And here is the golden throne, the golden city. Here is Christ, the saints. There is the tree of life. And the river of life flowing between the tree, around the tree. This is the future.